Justin, any number of very touching tributes have come forward from close to home, across the country and abroad.
Yeah, good afternoon, Marcel. A very touching memorial service that we just experienced. One where, it was a case of honouring Chester Williams, but also celebrating his life. Early on, I had the opportunity to speak to Maria, his wife. A very touching tribute as well to just the husband that he had played to her. And right with me, I've got Ryan, who is the eldest son, of Chester and Maria. And I think, Ryan, more fitting, just to put it into picture in terms of the role that your dad played as a father to yourself, to Matthew and Chloe. Just your fondest memories of that and the time spent with him.
Yeah, I guess the role he played, he was a very supportive person, not only as a parent, but just, as an individual. Just a phenomenal man. Fondest memories, to be honest, we had a very diverse lifestyle. We did everything from the outdoors to the sort of fancier things or the finer things in life. He was a man with many hats. He could mingle with the man on the street, but he could go and have a coffee with Nelson Mandela. Just an amazing father, very supportive, very understanding, very compassionate, and
The moment the Minister Patricia Dill had joked on the platform earlier on, whereby she was so sad that your brother and sister Chloe and Matthew had met Madiba before she did. You also had that experience. Perhaps take us through that moment where yourself, your mom, your dad, and your brother and sister met Madiba, and just showing how special Chester was to the late former president.
Yeah, it would have been about 15 years ago, so quite a while back. But just an unbelievable experience. He held my hand the entire time from when we got there to when we left, which was quite unnerving at the time, but a great honour looking back. I know him and my dad were obviously very close, since before 95, but in 95 they had a few moments. But yeah, that was a great honour, and yeah, I know that my dad always had a lot of respect for him, naturally. So yeah, great memory.
And then the funeral on Saturday, the Minister also announced that he will be allowed a state funeral on Saturday. What is your message to the public out there? Your mom has spoken to me early on as well, just wanting people to come out, wanting to let them know as well that it's free of charge. So, if they can fill Newland Stadium on Saturday, that's exactly what your dad would have wanted.
Yeah, without a doubt. If anyone's in two minds of coming, or I know there's been questions around costs or anything like that, it's completely free, open to the public. If you're in two minds, please, everyone's welcome, the more the merrier. It's the last opportunity to pay respect. So we put it on a Saturday specifically to make it a bit more accessible to the public. So please do come through. Yeah.
Ryan, thanks very much for your time and during this difficult time, and our thoughts and prayers are most certainly with you and the family. Well, there we go, Marcel. Definitely a trying time and difficult time for the family, for the Williams family. But again, just encouraging, the fans out there who've supported him and adorned him through the many years to make their way out to Newland on Saturday to pay their last respects to the hero, Chester Williams.
Indeed, one final time for Chester Williams to appear on that famous field that he won so many fans on at Newlands. And that will be happening on Saturday. Thank you so much. Justin Ford coming to us live there from the University of the Western Cape.